Hi, everybody. I am Lisa Copeland, and I wanted to tell you today why I joined eXp Realty. I think it's so important to know what people's whys are behind what decisions they make. So I'm going to take you back to March of 2020. So I was a professional speaker, consultant. I was traveling all over the country, all over the world, helping Fortune 5 companies help their sales teams get unstuck. And then, as many people know, the story hits that COVID happens. In fact, I was speaking on a stage. I was the closing keynote for a big moving company. And the meeting planner told me at the end of my keynote speech that I needed to grab my bags. They were putting me on an airplane and sending me home because Chicago was getting ready to go on to lockdown. And so I got home and I thought, what in the heck am I going to do? Everything I'd been speaking at, I'd been writing books, everything had been canceled. And so I have a very, very long history in real estate. I founded Austin Mortgage Associates back in January of 2000. Yes, I was still in high school. And and I have bought and I have sold, I have flipped, I have built homes, I have developed neighborhoods, I have built spec homes. I knew real estate inside and out. And in Texas, real estate was still an essential job. And I needed something to do. I couldn't stay home. I needed to be essential. So I decided to get my real estate license, which I did. And a friend of mine from a former life, my speaking life, reached out to me, Haas Pratt, and he said, "Hey, what are you doing now that everything's been canceled?" And I said, "Crazy, I just got a real estate license." And he said, "Well, I just partnered with Tariq El Moussa from HGTV. How would you like to be? How would you like to work with us? How would you like to partner with us? How would you like to build a team?" And I just felt like it was answered prayer. I looked at many different real estate companies after I got my license, and all of them just seemed very elementary to me, very restrictive. I mean, I had so much life experience in real estate. I needed something with technology. I needed something that I could streamline. I needed something that I could build. I'll tell you guys and gals, building was my number one thing. I've spent my whole career building award-winning sales teams. I did it in the auto industry. I built the number one team in the world at Fiat. We broke a world sales record. I was all over the country speaking and writing books about the success of building a world-breaking sales team. So when I had the ability to go to eXp and to join Tariq El Moussa from HGTV and Haas Pratt and Brian Colhane, I looked at it really carefully. So I literally talked to Haas one afternoon. I got in my car the next day. I drove to Dallas. I sat down and had a meeting. They laid out to me the opportunity. Just the fact that I could build a team and be paid and be compensated for the success of that team, which, if any of you are professional sales managers, all professional sales managers are compensated on the success of their team. So I loved that. I loved the fact that I could earn equity in the company, that I could have stock, that I could be a player, that I could be an owner, that I could be somebody that could sit at the table. That healthcare has gotten so dang expensive. And my husband and I were paying about $1,300 a month for healthcare. And with eXp, I was able to get my healthcare at $700 a month for better healthcare. What else? Oh, I guess the most important thing, I'll tell you what, guys and gals, they had me at team. They had me at team. When I knew I could build a team, that's when I said yes. But 80-20 split, $16,000 cap, that's fair. I have the ability to earn back, to actually be 100% agent if I become an icon, which I will this year. So that was amazing. Like, just nothing about it that I wasn't bought into. I love the fact that I could work from my home. This is my home. Welcome to my home, by the way. I just built this house, but I could work from my home. I didn't have to go into an office. I didn't have to sit in a cubicle. I didn't have to sit in sales meetings that I should be running. Let's be real. That I had freedom, that I could build my own empire. And that's what I've done. So I started with eXp in May of 2020. I have to think about that for a second. And if you're watching this video, today is December 1st of 2021. I've got right at 500 agents on my personal team. I've built a six-figure income of leveraged income. We can't call it residual. It's leveraged, right? Because people have to sell something for me to get paid. We offer award-winning training. I work with some of the greatest celebrities and influencers on planet Earth. I'm able to give back and help train my team and train them to win. It's all about winning. It's winning for ourselves. It's winning for our clients. It's the art of negotiation. It's the art of the big sell. So if you're watching this video, I want to personally invite you to have a conversation with me. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and you're not going to be my cup of tea, and that's okay. But you owe it to yourself, because I believe that when you see the eXp model, when you see it, you cannot unsee it. If I never sold another house again, I have a six-figure income today, right now, and I can show it to you when we get on a call or we get on a Zoom. I've got six figures in equity, meaning stock. I've got a team that has my back. I've got access, right? I've got unusual access to training, to people. I have access to the chairman of the board, and so would you, of eXp. So what are you waiting on? The call is free. It's no obligation. I promise I'm not going to try to hunt you down, because if you don't see the value in what we're doing, you're not my people anyways. I don't want to sound harsh with that. I'm just being realistic with you. So I'd love to have a conversation, and let's do it. Let's just talk. Let's just look at what you're doing. Let's look at what I'm doing. Let's compare. And let's just mutually agree that if it's a good fit, then we'll figure out how to make it happen. And we'll mutually agree that if it's not a good fit, we'll walk away as friends. I hope you all are having a great afternoon, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye-bye.